Okay. Yep, it's not bomb rush today. Again. Oh, when am I gonna get back to it? Oh shit, I don't know. And I wasn't even going to stream just now. But I hopped on skate and I came over here to this park, and my goodness, this park is killing so hard today that I had to. I had to. It hit me like a good idea. Can Twitch work and let me go to my own channel? Hold up, I got shenanigans going on apparently. It's not like, But yeah, it's up, it's on. I just can't go on to my own stream. Oh, whatever. At least this is right here. Okay. Anyway, how you doing? It's time to do a little, it's time to get a little shreddy. Well, will we? I mean, I feel like every time I turn on this game to stream, I talk more than I play. Let's maybe change this up. This is a bit casual today. I mean, there isn't some big hot button topic besides the fact that the weather is good, so I'm finally happy when I'm going out to skate. We were already out there this morning. We're going back in a couple hours, so this will kill the time a bit. But for now, we got Web in the background. Shoutouts to the BGM, because it's webby today, but I had to come turn the stream on because not only does this oh, thanks. Apparently someone didn't wax this coping. And not only does this park have an A-frame, which I've been wanting to hit again, but it's actually a little bit bigger. Honestly, I'd liked the smaller one, but I've been yapping on about that A-frame, and there finally is one today. But look at this little daily park. It's, oh my god, it's got so much schmidt. I set a table on this top. Hello, wink wink. Tabletop. Got this here for a little quick pop, grind, hop off. They got the gap with the this double padded gap with a rail on one. They got some flat bar love. Thankfully, look at this, man. I was just about to say it's damn near all round bars. Ooh, they got me. Not all of them can be round, but it's some good variety. At least this down rail is properly angled, unlike this down rail, which is steeper. Well, it's just as steep as the bank, but this rail should be as steep as this ledge. This ledge and rail should be matching in steepness. This rail is a little too steep. They should have mellowed it a little bit, but that's just one little slight. At least this one is good. Look at this. They got a good tiny little 3-stair, tiny little 3-rail. We got a lot of options for some good realistic skating. I'm down with that. What is now, son? What is this? Son, she ain't even wearing any clothes. Is that why you like this game so much, boy? No, Dad, that's not even my waifu of this. Your what? That's not the character I play. You nerds are weird.
Buggy 898 has joined the
Buggy
gang.
898. Hey. Is the stream muted? I'd hope not. Well, it might get muted after I finish, because this is not the normal playlist I play on the Tubi. But Wef did have a song in Bomber Cyberfunk, which is A-OK with the DMCA, so hopefully I'll be alright. Did you think bars were coming? Shit, I did too. But I said, fuck it. Look at this out here. Got like the loading dock set up with like the ramp up to the rail, but like not a true loading dock spot, but we got some 90-degree rail business going on right here. Like We got so many options today. Like, and it's not slacking on the tranny either, because there's some good tran in there. You got some of these play ledges out here. Someone could put something sick with a prop up here. That'd be dope. But like, god damn. Look at this. So many options. Oh, and we got 17 hours. 17 hours of playtime. Bitch. Alright. Can I have some fun? That's enough running around. Let's try to enjoy it. Yes. The skate this morning was very serious. Like, I really took my warm-up serious today. Whereas, like, instead of just doing my go-tos, I spent a lot more time warming up just basic pop. Honestly, I just picked up these new trucks, these new Indy regulars, not hollows, these regular Indies. But they're slightly smaller than the size I normally skate. So I feel like that was the culprit, because Jesus Christ, I kept missing my front truck on regular front 50s on the ledge. It felt so weird. It's like having to take, what, 3 tries for a proper front 50 without missing my truck was so foreign and weird. I had to blame it on the truck, because that was too awkward. I warm up with a goddamn... That's the first thing I do at the park, just to get my back tail nice and poppy. I set my shit down, I roll around a little bit, I pump through some banks to get these old knees warm, you know? And the first thing I pop on is that curb ledge, and I just pop a 50 on it. Like every time I go skate, I pop front, turn around, pop back. Just the first thing I always do. So to miss that like 2 times and like have to really aim the truck on there to make sure my front truck doesn't front feeble. I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. I'm blaming that shit on the truck. To hell with you. They're slightly smaller than I'm used to, so. But apparently they didn't have my size, so I had to settle. But it's alright, I'm sizing my boards down regularly anyway. I mean, I used to skate 8 point, so I used to skate 9s, then 8, so I used to skate 875s, then 9s. Now I'm down to 8.6s or 8.625s. So I'm not angry. I'm not too angry. I'm not upset at the decreasing in the truck width. Hey, if it's less weight, that allows me to get more flippy. And that's what I need. Because we got this switch nose many fake you flip out. Oh boy, it sure annoyed me, it did, yes sir. But at least we got one today. God damn, it's like... Exactly. With this trick, it's like, I can't just do one. It drives me crazy now, because now it's a routine trick that I have to make sure I get every day. But now that it's that, when it takes upwards of 20 tries, and it's draining my legs, my glutes, and it's just not working, it could be annoying. Especially when it feels like I'm halting the whole session for this trick. Sometimes I want to just skip it. Sat down, I sat it down, took a break, came back, and then got it. Ugh. What I'm finding with this switch nose mani fakey flip, I've gotten one with the toes hanging off the toe side rail, but I honestly prefer flicking out of them with my back foot exactly where hers is. Like the tip of my shoe pretty much lined up with the toe side rail of the board. I like my foot right there, which is not how I naturally normally like to land in a switch nose mani. I like my toes off a little bit. I like toes off, heels off. I like being in the middle of the tail. But for a fake flip out, that's slightly less comfy. If I got too much toe off, I'm not even attempting it. I'm just yanking it out and popping out like normal. But for this fakey flip, I'm starting to notice that's where I like my foot the best. I got way more confidence, way more faith that the attempt will happen when my foot's right there. So now, I guess in the end, practicing this trick a lot is still dialing the switch poppy. Not just switch alling onto something, but switch alling into something. Something worthwhile, not some lame switch front 5-0 or something. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? What's going on? We're yapping about skating. You know me. It's always we're still in the skate journey. Skate journey never stops. I can't be content with the bag of tricks. I gotta have more. We need more. We don't have all life. Huh? What? I guess that's true enough. Sometimes it's we don't have all day. That's how I feel with these tricks sometimes. Like, we don't have all day. Which is true. It is gonna turn to nighttime and the park is gonna close and we don't have all day. I mean, we're skating to the park is closed, so I guess we have the day. But bitch, heel flip, back toe, big spin, not heel flip in. I got back tail biggies, and I was this close to a kickflip back tail two nights ago, and I haven't done one since like 2019. And I was supposed to try those on that mani pad, but the muscles were, the glutamus was glutamaxing. So, took it home. I took it home, and on the way home, I picked up some of Z's, which is my favorite like protein shake, but I picked up the powder and I mixed that into my Bubba cup. I mean, this is caffeinated protein anyway, but I still put coffee in that bitch with my matcha green tea powder. There's all kinds of powder supplements. So I got some Epsom salt, took a bath, took a nap, because I'm 30 plus, I'm post 30. I took an old man nap. I'm heading back out to the park later tonight because I wanted those kickflip back tails. The thing is with me, I always tried the kickflip back tails on the bump tail edge that I've mastered back tails on years ago. That's what I learned it on. That's what I'm most comfortable back tailing. So trying to relearn kickflip back tails off the bank, it just adds so much more leeway having to flick the board so perfectly and level it out. And I got really close to one a couple nights ago. I actually locked one, but I fucking heel touched the ledge and stopped myself dead. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna set this aside and do this another day and get back to the regular session. So I was supposed to do a kickflip. I was supposed to force myself for a kickflip back tail on the mani pad curve ledge that I'm doing the switch nose mani fakie flip on. So we'll get back to that later today. Healing to any grind, yeah, that's wild. I mean, I'm brown, so I'm supposed to have heel flips. I mean, heel flips have always been that trick that I don't have to think on. Kick flips take a lot of thought and energy. But it's not like I'm heel flipping it into anything anyway, so it would then take that energy. But I kick a heel flip, and that shit normally slaps my back foot so hard I don't have to care. And it just like catches and lands. Kick flips I have to be like, all right, stand right here. All right, think cater, 100 kick flip video. Because I'd watch that a bunch of times. I'm like, think Jade, just like get light and springy. Make sure you pop. And when I pop it slightly diagonal and backside. Like I do a backside shifted pop. So it like pops into my flick foot and I pop the board backwards so I can like pop and scoop it kinda like almost front shovey into the flick, and just all this technical shit that I've practiced for the last year. You know, it's helped. It's helped to like dial in the kickflips instead of just blindly trying them and hoping that they flick well. Trying to actually get a proper technique down to add some consistency, which has helped. I mean, backside flip in the pyramid is one thing, but getting a kickflip good enough to put it into stuff is a different thing. Like, I want a really consistent, precise, fast, controlled, and caught kickflip. I mean, it's there. So it's time to put it in that tail. I want that shit on the ledge. My wax should still be there and melted when I get back. I wax that shit up. It better be there when I get back. Sugar. That was a sweet ass little grind right there. I didn't mean that. But look at this park. Alright, yeah. Big Mario, man. What's up? What's going on? I'm glad I got this full screen. I can see chat. What's up, chat? Maybe I'll put the cam on it because that bump to ledge that I did have kick with back tails on, I mean, I've got one before, but it's a short ledge, so I'm not even really getting a satisfying long lock in. I want a long lock on the kicky back tailing. Like, and I've practiced that back tail on this curved ledge a decent amount, so I'm used to standing on it when I have the energy. Because, goddamn, I tailboned the shit out of that a couple weeks ago just because I was trying it with no energy, trying to force it. I didn't get the tail on, didn't pop well, didn't spring up well, missed the fucking, you know, and just tailboned the coping of the ledge at the park. Great for the confidence, right? Oh, man, we're all right. We're healed up, jonesing. I got the caffeine. I still got the C4 in me and the C4 in the fridge. I'm about to hit that park with some gusto. And since I already got the switch nose mini fakie flip today, since I've already done one, I don't have to stress about making sure I get another one, and I won't have to stress about I gotta take another 30 minutes of endless tries. I gotta save my energy and just go for the kicky back tailing. And then if I get that, then I'm allowed to try the switch nose mini fakie flip. Besides that, it's a regular session. What was cool today was practicing nollie. What is it? Front threes this way. Nollie front threes, fly out of the quarter pipe with my little setup rail, which is about this high, a little bit lower. I set that up out the quarter pipe flat with the coping, and I was practicing like nollie bonk 360s. Back three regular was pretty simple. I did that for his gozies, but I back three all the time, so it's like that was just for fly out fun. But the nollie bonky, I wanted to get used to doing that one with a little bit more air. So I got that a good couple of times. I was happy I got 3 in a row. I wanted foursies. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't fucking suck the board up anymore. Just lost them like that. It's like, okay. All right. And then I'm like, all right, kickflip back tail. Let's go to the pyramid, get a backside flip on the pyramid so I can warm up the flick and the backside motion. I should have done one on flat, but I'm so used to doing them on the pyramid. That seems quicker to me. It seems like that'll come faster, so let's do that. Couldn't get a good one. Well, I only tried like 2, but the first one felt all off. Pre-wind fell off, flick fell off, went back to try another one. Felt even more off. It felt so off, I felt like I was throwing my chest out, so off. Bad bail, went down to the tailbone, which just healed up. I mean, it was the other side of the spine. It wasn't left side. I said, you know what, man? I've been up here for over 3 hours this morning. I'm gonna just call it, and that's when I split out after that one. Do I play with people? Yeah, I was just playing with a homie last stream, but I actually turned my mic off in game for this one. I kind of want to keep it a little more personal today. And plus, I'm not going to be here that long. What time is it? Well, it's been 20 minutes and it's 4:24, so I'll be heading out in the next 45 minutes. Maybe next hour, you know. I just had to stream this part. I had to. But yeah, kickflip backtail is such a goal right now. Because I got backtail biggies very fucking, like, whenever I go to attempt that trick, I know I'm gonna get it. So getting kickflip backtails really nice and solid with good confidence in that flick. Kicky backtail biggie, gotta be one I've never done. Gotta be a whole new trick. I've done both halves. The latter one more than the former one, but putting it together would be cool. I was just watching a Mario McCoy video on kickflip backtails, and I think I had the video playing on my phone while I was driving, so I wasn't watching it. And I'm trying to find that video again, like yesterday, could not find it, and this morning could not find it. Like, was it on someone else's? Was it on Tom Austin's channel? Like, I don't know where that video was, but I went to his YouTube channel, and his YouTube catalog is not that vast. I scrolled through it pretty, like it's not a 200 videos or something. Couldn't find it. And I liked that video because he was mentioning a lot of the same things I was thinking about, like not trying to pop straight, but popping with a little bit of a scoop, but keeping your shoulders forward and making sure you like flick in front of you. Basically what you want to do for a backside flip all the time. But it's the fact that you got that tail slide in mind that can kind of fuck up your natural muscle movement or muscle memory for how you normally backside flip, especially when you have to turn your shoulders back. I mean, honestly, I want back tail to regular and to fakie, but I want the control to be able to choose which one I do, just like regular back tails. I remember the very first back tail I learned on that bump to ledge went to fakie when I landed my first proper one, so that was funny. But for playing with people, yeah, you can hop in the lobby. I could pop the thing on stream, I just won't be on mic in game. Damn. See, that's exactly how I don't want to get broke off on the 3-rail trying a basic ass back crook. Like, I don't back crook that 3-rail even monthly, but whenever I do, I make sure to hit the Euro rail a bunch of times, and then I'll go for the 3-rail, dial it in, get like 2 or 3, and then that's it. I'll get them for the session, and then be like, all right, maybe I should do another one soon. It's been a long time since I back crooked that 3-rail, but I haven't gotten broken off on it yet, so I'd like to keep that winning streak going. I've been back crooking rails since middle school, but I mean, it's been some time. I don't know. I got so many tricks to practice. I actually got a good backsmith back 180 out a couple nights ago, and it's been a couple of months since I've done that one. But the homie was hyped on it too. I was hyped on it. Because backsmithing that ledge is what got my fucking board bash into the nose, dude. My God. So it felt pretty good to get that backsmith nice and in, and to yank the 180 out pop it out all nice. But then again, it is that banked ledge, so it's not a longly held Smith like back. It's not a long held, proper controlled backsmith. It's more like a dip in, pop out, which I guess can be harder in a way because you got to be very fucking quick. If anyone did want to join, I could put the well, can I? Is there joinable info? It's not like this is a private room, so I don't know if I would have a. I guess we could just search up names and then join from that. Now let's kind of, if I could hush up about my own skating, let's get into trying some nice shit here. I did put some props down. Let's enjoy them. Oh, you would. You would grind the fucking ledge. Why'd they put that ledge there? Maybe I'll check out the other parks just for a second. I'll see what they are, but I'm coming back here. And you know what? I also saw... Oh my god. I haven't wanted something from a bundle in a minute. But lay some eyes on some, finally a good colorway for some eras. The only ones I've seen were the ones in the zine, which the blue and red, the Spider-Man colorway, yuck. And my ass was over here trying to unlock that and get all the boxes. I think I have. I got all the boxes, but did I have enough for the actual shoot? Oh yeah, 2,000. Yeah, I don't even want them. I want these like, what, faded purple? I want these ones. $9. It's coming. These remind me of the Jerry Sue Americas that were in, what, Skate... I think they were in Skate 2. Yeah, Skate 2 had them, but there were also some globes, I think, in Skate 1 that had this same color. Like, and I remember picking those at the beginning of Skate 1 all the time. So I like this faded purple. Clean. Very clean. I also like that they don't have the black line around the top of the gum. It's just straight white. Clean. Clean. Everyone's talking about black socks, and I found them in my accessories, and I don't remember how they got there. What? Nani? Oh, here they are. Yeah, these ones. Common black socks. Maybe they just gifted them to everyone, and I missed it. But either way, I got the Nike ones from that event for free, so we got some blacks. I bought them. Huh? And I just got these pink Nikes, and I already want some other shoes. Oh, it's shoe season, apparently. Apparently, it's skate month because I'm feeling fresh in game. I'm feeling fresh in real life. Like with the pair of Nikes I just got. I got a couple pairs of Kariyumas. Well, The all black Karyumas I don't want to shred up and skate. So I'm skating this last pair of Karyumas. And then I don't know what I'm gonna skate after that. I got some other shoes, but those old Janowskis, I tried skating them. I don't know, something about them. They're like slightly off size. They're slightly too big, but I was just watching another McCoy video earlier today, and he was talking about his brother put him onto the tech of wearing 2 pairs of socks to tighten his shoes up. And I'm like, wow, that's a good ass idea. So refreshing seeing realistic skaters. Hey, it is refreshing, man. We gotta keep it alive. We can't let the trick liners take over again. Skate 3. Oh, so that shit started in Skate 2, really. Well, back in Skate 1, I just noticed people loving those glitch videos with the manual revert hard flip Christ air into the fucking basketball court. I remember that glitch, but trick liners started in like Skate 2, I feel, with the foot plant 270s and bullshit like that. But Skate 3 is when all the realistic people, we faded, at least in the mainstream. And then like a friend came over to my house and I was playing like Skate 2, and it shocked his brain to see someone playing skate like a skateboarding game. I don't know, it shocked him. What's my EA? Oh, for sure. That's what homie was talking about, but I think he dipped out. Let's see right here. It's Gatlin Man with 2 ends. Full caps, 1 word, 2 ends. Yeah. So many streamers do the crazy shit. I can imagine. I don't think I've watched other streamers play this game yet. Have I? No, I don't think so. Alright. I remember I was playing this with Will, and he said he streamed this game. I just hadn't. I don't know if I even followed him on Twitch. Did I? Oh shit. I remember dipping out after that stream. I don't know. I don't remember. That was like a month ago. There we are. Hey. So I mentioned earlier, I'm down to shred up, but I'm just keeping the mic offline for like offline in game for streaming purposes. I didn't do that last time, and I noticed the dynamic of my own commentary. Well, honestly, naturally it would shift and go from me yapping to me having a conversation, which is a little bit of a gamble sometimes when you're streaming. Like, you never know what kind of dude you're gonna. But like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. It was chill, but it was different. There's so much whey. It got all over the outside of my cup. I could taste the fucking. God damn, I could taste the texture of the whey in this goddamn drink. I put a lot of scoops. Open my party. Oh shit, is it closed? Let me see. Oh. Oh shit. Where you at? There you go. There we go. Damn, Wef kills it. Ah, shit. Like, damn, this kicker really kicks you. Leave the party. Also, you don't have the 2-4 thing on my screen. Why would you have to leave the party? Oh, no, that's fine to have the 2-4 up. That's fine. That's far off to the right. He left. Oh, he crashed. Oh, Skate. Why you gotta do him like this? Why they gotta do him? Oh, the shred was blocked. Got stuck in the loading screen or something. At least it's just free skating for now, so we won't be chancing the game tripping out after a mission, because that's what happened to me a couple nights ago. I'm still over here wishing I could baby pop out of grinds. I don't think that's technically that's not possible, is it? To baby, can you? Oh yeah, you can. It's out of manuals you can't do. Well, I tried baby popping out of that fucking 180 nose grind, but this girl jumped 5 feet high. Rebate, run it back. Hold on. Oh, of course. Love that. Come on. Ridiculous. Nose blunt. She wants to trip out. Supposed to be a smither, but alright. One sec. Alright, man. Yeah, you can't miss out on this fucking community park. It's hot today. God damn, it's some good schmidt. But I do want to go check out the other ones. I was talking about that earlier. Let me slide on over to the east side, where all the PJs are. Uh-oh. Hello. Bacon, egg, and cheese. What's that? I tried making my own chopped cheese, but instead of beef, it was fucking tilapia with cheese on it. Chopped that up. I fried it. Laid some cheese on it. Chopped it up. Put some egg in there, mixed up the egg, hit it with some soy sauce and a bunch of chopped onions and green onions. Pour that all on top of the chopped tilapia. Put that on a bagel. Oh, with sweet and savory soy sauce, a little bit of salt and pepper. On a nice plain bagel with cream cheese. God. I actually just had something similar to that, but without the cheese or fish. Good shit. I don't know what this park is. They want this to be another climber. Last time I climbed a skyscraper to get to this park, it was not worth it. So I'm going back. Going back. Well, okay, I'm gonna try this other one first. Hope it's not another climber. I don't know, man. They love those climbers, those workers. Oh, we got another fucking parkour park. Of course. A horse is a horse. A horse is a goddamn... Okay, they might have some actual park stuff at the bottom this time. I'm just looking. I'm definitely going back, but I don't hate the fun box in the middle. Just need some propping. Yeah, vert heavy. It's normally vert heavy over here. Alright. Well, that's that. I've seen all I wanted. At least it didn't take long. How about a nice long shreddy back? Might as well double up and party line it on the way back. Stick to my gold crest, right? Always the best park. Always the best part. I'm glad that there at least is a system, and the Goldcrest Park is always the realistic skate park. At least there's that. I always have faith that that park is going to be Gucci. I'll street it over there. You know what other trick I wanted to learn in real life for once were impossibles. Just to have them. I actually got not front, just regular 3 shoves. A couple weeks ago, I just tried them. And I used to do those a lot back in like 2010. Like, I used to do those a lot back then. I mean, I definitely stopped flip tricking after I started park skating heavy. And really just sticking to trays, kick flips, and front shoves with some other stuff mixed in. But nowadays, I'm getting real flippy recently, like this year. And I guess last year too, very flip trick oriented. I mean, we've got the park skating down now. Like, park cruising is fun when you got a deep bag of park tricks to cruise the park in circles and do your favorite go-tos if you got the energy for it. It's fun. But now we're finding like a good balance of flips. Park skating a little trainy here and there. A little bit of vert. I have been slacking on the vert skating, but I mean, Jesus, sometimes it's like big vert skating, like high transition. That's what took my fucking hip out last month. And I'm still feeling that bitch flex sometimes. It almost feels like my hip is trying to dislocate. I was on just a front side grab, but it was like 4 feet out, and I landed with my front foot all over in the heel side concave, or swiveled out on me. And I did not expect that, because that normally doesn't happen. But it was higher than normal. Normally, if I do a little frontside grab on that quarter pipe, it's not too high, but I was trying to blast it. I was feeling very energetic. And I went up like this, hit him like, came down, pretty much hit one of those. And that was right after the nose bash to the face. It's like, last month in March, dude, I was getting broke off, man. I was bleeding, taking hippers, bruising my tailbone for the rest of the month. Oh my God. So like, finally now in late April, like all those injuries are finally gone. Cause after I hit my nose, I mean, thankfully I didn't break it. I was dripping a good amount of blood, and it's still like, it still got some scar tissue inside my nose, but at least when I press down on my bridge, that doesn't hurt anymore. Because there was like a pressure behind my sinuses in my head for like a week after I hit that, but slept that off. Had a couple good blood loogies the like following week, so I got all that mess out of my head. I know we're going crazy in detail, but you know, I'm just saying I'm glad that little injury phase is over. That's why I'm being so careful of, like, with that warm-up I was talking about earlier. I took a lot more extra time on the go-tos. Like, I got my go-tos, but I'm just being so mindful of getting a good, consistent pop when I'm trying stuff. All right, oh, Jesus Christ. Shall we do some trick calls? How about some trick calls during the tail end of the stream? It's going on in about an hour. I put this rail out here, and I haven't even touched it yet. I was messing around with my boxes earlier, like last night. Yeah, shit was painful. It was a painful month last month, dude. I was taking some fucking beaters. Like, I was still skating with those injuries, and I kind of made it take a little longer than it should have to heal. But that did help me double down on the healthy diet. I mean, I was doubling down on raw onions, just like eat just crunching down on raw onions like I used to a couple years back. Like take an onion, cut it into fours, and just have 1/4 of it. And just get all that good rush up here. Eyes watering, crying, just to just to force everything up here to circulate. You know. Just to get everything circulating. Along with all the, like I was talking about last stream, the mushroom supplements, the lemon ginger powder, the keto green tea matcha, and the other green tea matcha, along with a bunch of coffee. No painkillers. Yeah, we're feeling good, and the skating's been fine too. Still getting the big spin front boards and all the fun stuff I like to hit at the park. So what should we try on this rail though? I mean, is it too low? Hold on. My ass tried to go up and do I have TikTok? I actually just downloaded TikTok because a guy on stream mentioned me joining a group. I downloaded it, made a profile, and didn't do anything else with it because I saw if my research was correct. If I wanted to stream on TikTok, I said TalkTik, I'd have to send in a kind of a request to get accepted to be able to stream. That's the other reason I gave up on it, because when I downloaded it and went on the website, I didn't see any streaming option. So I'd have to set that up, the ability to stream. What's my name on it? Here, I'll go and look this up really quick. I've been getting notifications, even though I've only doom scrolled for like 4 minutes, and I'm already getting so many notifications. Access my contacts. No, sir. Profile. My avatar, my style. Okay, this is not Xbox Connect. Viewer history turned on. It's just Gatlin, man. Cool. Yeah. GATLYNMAN with just a capital G. 1 N this time. Yeah. See if I can. Blurry? Yeah, can't see it. Just Gatlin, man. I don't even have a profile picture or anything yet. Haven't done schmidt with TikTok, but I had a homie telling me I should stream on TikTok like 3 years ago. Like back when I was like starting to stream a lot on Twitch. That was back when I was streaming on console. I used to stream on Mixer back in the day. I remember there was a good... Oh my god, I was doing this Fallout 4 stream on Mixer years ago. That was like the first time I had a great fucking... Oh my god, it was great. I had a bunch of people in there. We were partying up. I was drinking my Gucci juice. Back when I used to indulge. Did you just follow me? Don't know if it was the right one. Oh shit, are there multiple Gatlin men? Someone stole my name! I've had this fucking name for years on everything. Balance. Oh shit. I don't know. Oh, suggested accounts. Xfair follows. Yep, I see it. Cool. All right. Hey, first TikTok follow. Follow and refollow. Well, that's a change. Should I stay on Twitch? Go on Twitch or stay on YouTube? Either or, I guess whichever one has the best output. I mean, it should be 60 frames on both at least. Should be. At least that's what I had it set to. But Twitch might look cleaner because I always open up Twitch and YouTube to make sure my stream is running and nothing crazy's going on. I mean, on YouTube it looks a little blurry, but the quality is always like set to what, something below 720, unless I click for a higher like resolution, which I normally don't. But if I turn it up, it looks fine on YouTube. But Twitch might be looking cleaner for now. I don't know. Either or. What if you did both at the same time? Hey, boosting my views? Oh, shit. Oh, the algorithm be like, hey, we see something slightly different. I don't know, probably not. I don't know if the algorithm would give a shit. But thanks for coming in. I think I recognize your name, or am I crazy? Is it just a lot of Lukes out there? I got you with a trick call out. I'm trying to see a switch big flip, back tail, but on what? How about on this tiny little, like, beautiful little bump to bump with a flat bar in the middle? I kind of like this thing, honestly. What it's crying out for is a little bit of decoration. Might be a little too high. Kind of get something a little bit more chill for this spot. This is where I'm begging for a little grass planter just to put right in the middle. But this is not Skate 3. But we were just talking last stream about them adding that in eventually. They could just give us whatever tools that they use to make these parks. And it'll be in that stadium in Brick Switch, which they've never wanted to do anything with yet. That might be what they're waiting for. This is my second time publicly calling the future. Let's see if I'm right in another half year. Maybe. They might do. Ooh, if anything, a little Manny on the table. Hello. I'll leave a little bit of room for the rail so you don't hit the table, hopefully. All right. If you got the trick, I wasn't watching. But switch big flip back tail, I guess, to regular. Let's see some of that. That's hard as fuck. You do like a backy. Ah, shit. My marker. Oh no, switch, brother, switch. Or a true switch, I guess, if they call it. True switch, like back in the day switch. I honestly have the setting to where I stay in my stance. I'm not sure if you have that setting on, but it's a good setting. So you don't have to hold your switch with the right stick like the old skate games, which was a fun thing back in the day, you know, just for gameplay purposes. It was cool to have that setting on, but I appreciate the fact that they have this setting in this game where you can just stay in your stance. Unless you do a no comply, then they swap your fucking stance. I wish they didn't do that, but maybe in a future update. It is early access. Oh shit, I'm not watching. Did you get it? Struggle with switch varials? It is a hard one. You ever see Dylan Jabe's clips of him doing switch big flips on flat? Just like he skates like a good fingerboarder. Let me tell you. Like, he knows exactly what he needs to do with his ankles, but the thing is his ankles listen to him. His whole body, his shoulders, his arms, like his whole body works in beautiful symmetry when it comes to the tricks he wants to get. Hey, it's Fakey Trey, Switch Nosy. That's a cute one. I was watching this video. I was most likely watching Mark Succi or Dylan Jabe, and some other guy came up after. A dude I didn't know. I didn't care for his trick selection at all or his style. He did a trick that I've never seen or wanted to see. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying it was interesting watching a skate park with all these tricks that I've not even on a fingerboard have I ever wanted to do this trick, or in a skate game. Vario kickflip to a front tail. Like, he did it on like a picnic table, and I was just like, ugh, huh. It's a Vario kick, like Vario flip front tail. It's like, I've never even thought of that one because it's just so like, it's like, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it at all. I mean, cool for the make, you know, if you're just trying to like pick up tricks for a part, you know, and just like, you know, you're trying to execute a deep bag of tricks for your part, so there's a lot of different stuff. I understand that part. That's the job you sign up for when you're, you know, on a team. But cursed, right? Like a Vario flip front tail. I've never, like, if anything, Vario heel back tail or something. Like, Vario heel back tail. Like, that's a good look. At least that one is a good looking one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a good looking one at least. It's like the same thing, but all swapped. Like, damn, now I can't get one. I mean, Vario heel back tail, I'm sure I've done on fingerboard plenty of times and in skate games, but not a Vario kickflip front tail. Yucky. I'm hating hard. I'm sorry. I definitely have my taste of tricks. There's definitely like a emotional and a physical science to tricks and what looks good no matter what. Like if you're talking about varials into grinds with the board spinning backside or front side, at least if you did like a nollie varial to a front nose grind, like especially if the nose grind is perfectly straight, at least that would look good on board. I'm down for that. Can't decide on outfits, so you'll see me swap it a million times. That's what it's all about. You see those pastel dark purple like Vans eras? I want that before it fucking disappears into the ethos. Oop. It's funny how like Vario flip front tail looks so bad, but if you just add another shove and just tray flip front tail, then it's all perfectly fine and dandy. That looks great. Like, it's something about the completed 360 spin that makes the trick not make me want to put my head in a barrel of trash and breathe hard. which is just gonna give myself an infection. But that's basically what I felt watching that trick. I don't know, it was slimy. I'm hating. You can't do that trick. I don't want to. I don't want to do. I never want to. I would never want that. I'd rather see a late front shove back tail. Again, at least that trick would make sense. Or like a late front shove back lip. At least that would like look good physically, artistically, you know? A varial front tail is like drawing outside the lines for the fun of it. I don't know. People just hate to hear opinions. Yeah, right? For real. For sure. I yap so much sometimes it's automatic to pick out the negative comment that doesn't exist and counter that before it ever happened. It's almost like the bad talk in your own head. I don't know, it's natural at this point. But yeah, I get what you mean. What's another ugly trick? Dark slides, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh my God. Respect to dark slides. Respect to Rodney. Respect to that. But there's a reason you don't see everyone doing dark slides in real life. They're not the nicest looking thing. Willies, oh my God, dude. Willies are so goofy. Like, I think I saw someone doing willies in real life, like just on a ledge, and it's just so funny. Like willies. I think it was a front side willy too. It wasn't even like a backside one. Fun fact, I think willies were like the first mini ramp trick I learned when I was like 9. I was just on a mini ramp, like first time like learning how to pump and drop in, and I think that was one of the first things I learned. I like rolled up fakie and like drug the, like going up fakie, and I drug the fakie front truck across it and went back in. Like I remember doing that when I was really young, and I, you know, like mini ramps were brand new and fresh. I didn't know it was called a willy. I just went up and tried to put my truck on it and do something, but that was the only time I ever did that. If anything, do a Smith, please. If you're gonna do a willy, you better 180 into that bitch. What are you doing? People who do willy grinds for fun are people that go to cook for someone and just throw bananas in some fucking chicken stew for whatever. They're like, whatever, right? Like, what are you doing? A willy grind, brother? That's what you... Oh, okay. Okay. This is fun. Trick shitting. It's a fucking willy grind. You know what? I honestly really like this right here. I'm gonna take this, since I'm out of fucking props, and just move it somewhere else. Let's see. All right. Yeah, you agree? That's what's up. Some like-minded sense. That's always positive. I mean, we're just bullshitting now, but still. Who would be advocating for willies besides whoever invented it? I don't know. When's the last time you saw a willy? Can you imagine Shane O'Neill doing a willy grind in a fucking skate park? Actually, I was honestly thinking back when I was trying to find that Mario McCoy kickflip back tail tip. I was thinking about Shane, and I was like, when's the last time I remember seeing Shane ever do a regular kickflip back tail? He always does them switch, but I can't remember a clip of him doing a regular kickflip back tail on something. Like, And I've watched his parts a lot of times, like while doing my crunches, listening to him on the way to the park, just watching them back when they were new. When has Shane done just a kickflip back tail? Like, I can't recall. Maybe I need to watch all his parts again, but I don't recall. What about contest footage? I mean, is there any contest footage of him doing a regular kick? No, he would do it switch. Like, right? I've seen him do a million switch ones. Like, I can just think in my head, like, oh yeah, that's the Shane O'Neill, like, pop foot all the way in the concave with his toes off and his flick foot just toes on the board. You know? Same for nollie flip back crooks. Like, a bunch of them, but not regular. I can't recall. That's such a trick of the day for me. My mind is all on kicky back dailies. I've done 1,200,000 of them on a fingerboard. It's not that tough if you have a comfortable backside flip and really comfy back tails, which I've had for a long time. So putting them together shouldn't be too crazy. The only thing that can make me not want to try it, the only thing, and this is very petty, is having a fresh board with fresh grip. Fresh board, got the pop and everything. Landing grip up, trying this trick attempt, oh my god. You just know the edges of your tail, like in the concave, are gonna just like split, crack. You're gonna dark slide it a bunch. Well, I'm gonna dark slide it probably a couple times if I'm over here giving weak flicks. No weak dick, no weak flicks. We don't do weak flicks. We can't do weak flicks. I didn't land grip up the other night when I was trying. I think I landed one grip up when I was trying it the other night. But trying to dial him in, now I gotta flick that thing like I mean it. Very articulate, fast, precise backside flip with the hips, and then counter the top shoulders when I'm getting in. Like, you start the turn, but then you like turn them back right after the flick and just put it in. It should work out. I got faith. But I should honestly get up to the park before... What time is it? It's 5:12. I should get up there before 7 o'clock. It's gonna be crowded. It might be getting crowded around now. And what's today? Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. Okay. Thank God. Of course. I'm getting my days fucked up. Oh, speaking of Shane, here's a Shaner for you right here. You remember that video where he did the back crook nollie flip Manny to back crook nollie flip out on those two benches? Here it is. You got the perfect spot for it. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I got some more sit-ups to do too before I go. Need another 200 sit-ups before I go up there. I didn't drink all this protein for nothing. I'm working this core, brother. I'm working this core. Thing is not to overwork it. I'm not gonna do 300 because I'm not trying to stress my muscles before I actually go out to the park to use them. If I'm gonna get sore, it's gonna be from the skate. I'm supposed to do sit-ups after the skate, but sometimes I get back and I'm just like, sleep. Yeah, this little section back here is so sick. I'm hitting this park up later tonight. I'm supposed to be doing bomb rush, but this park is too good. I want to finish Bomber Cyberpunk so I can move on and do Mario Sunshine. I want to do Mario Sunshine so bad. It's almost summertime. Like that Atmosphere song. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. Feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Just listen to that song. It's fucking... Anyone listen to Atmosphere? Oh my god. It's that good old school shit. Old school? I mean, almost? Almost? I mean, it's not 9, but... I'm not up and up on my Atmosphere history, but I wasn't listening to Atmosphere in the 90s. I was listening to Atmosphere in motherfucking 2008. So it's pretty much old school for me. In terms of my Spotify playlist that I made so goddamn long ago. Shout outs to being out of your grinds. Oh my god. You just gotta love the control they give you in this game to be clean. You can make a quick little grind or slide look alright if you be out. I wasn't alive, only 24. In what, 2009? I think you were. I'm only, what, 7 years older than you? Yeah. Yeah, I was tripping. I don't think Atmosphere is that old, for sure. Like, to be conscious, like, being like, oh, this artist. I mean, back when I was really young, the first artist I knew of was Michael Jackson. That was the first time I ever put a name to a song consciously, like, oh, that's who that is, music. Back in those days, the first fucking CD I owned was a Tevin Campbell CD. Back to the world, bitch. Fucking Tevin Campbell. Didn't he sing on a Disney movie? Tevin Campbell sung the fucking Goofy movie, Powerline? Wasn't that Tevin Campbell? Wasn't that? Man, I gotta watch the Goofy movies again, dude. I've been watching a whole bunch of Star Wars and a whole bunch of Spider-Man. It's time to rewatch Extreme Goofy Movie. One of the best. One of the best. One of the good shit. First seed I had was the one Nickelback album that slapped. I never listened to any Nickelback yet. I think I remember, look at this graph, like that meme, but I don't even know if that was Nickelback. Was that Nickelback? Talk about realistic skating. Shane could do that. Back crook nollie trade a Manny to back Smith on another down rail. Maybe on some ledges. Okay. That was him. Look at this. That shit was funny. Let's get techie on this fucking back section. Man, this is a good fucking skate park. You know how happy shout outs to my town because we're actually getting a new park in 2027. Next year, we're getting a new park. And this new park, unlike the last one I saw, this one looks good and competent. I'm excited. Finally, my town is getting a good fucking creek park, dude. It's been since 2014, and I've been skating this one since then. Opening night. Craig Ranch. I've been skating Craig since 2014. Is really when my park skating was able to finally develop. but a new good creek park, brother. I gotta keep my legs working. I need to drive carefully so brother ain't paralyzed by the time that shit comes. You know what my town just got a good creek park, dude. It's so nice, man, because I get so jealous when California's getting so many parks. And I was watching, I think it was a Garrett Jenner. I think it was a video of his years ago, and he was talking about so many parks being empty, just driving past them and no one skating them. Like, I don't know how, like plausible that claim was, because I'm not there, but California has enough. So, right, like New Hampshire, we got nothing, dude. It's crazy. But the thing is, like, it's not like my town wasn't getting new parks. It has been, but all of them are either metal and basically like the same obstacles in different parks across town, with like slight differences. And the one new creek park that I saw that got built this year was so bad. It reminded me of this game when they were just starting with these community parks, and they were light blue and yellow and garbage most of the time. It was kind of like that, but in real life with real taxpayer dollars, wasting concrete. But now we're getting a Gucci one, so oh my god. I saw one video and I could see some of the quarter pipes were built, and I could see some of the ledges in construction, and the angles of them were good angles. The height seemed decent, not fucking waist high like that other park. Like, I'm trying to find an example of the shit that they built at this recent park. Like, I'd have to fuck up my props, but if I delete these two, I'll show you what they built in that park that made no sense. They basically, let's see. The most ass obstacle in the world. They basically had a big concrete ledge, like waist high, like this high, right? The park only had like quarter pipes on one side with some extensions and a flat quarter pipe on the other side. I'm not angry at the quarter pipes. Those look fine. But it's the fact that what's in between the quarter pipes, it was a small park with like two concrete features and some square rails on the edge. Some fat square rails. Like, not even skinny square rails, fat ones. But there was one feature in the middle of the park, which was basically a big concrete block like this, with like a separate, skinnier, like curb ledge on top of it. So like, imagine this wooden ledge right here is like way skinnier, or like a bit skinnier. Like, they looked like a two-stair kind of, but on a ledge. But it was just like this, like in the middle of the park. And the first fucking ledge is waist high, and then the curb on top of that is like curb high. Like, I don't know what that was supposed to be, but I was disappointed. So thank fuck that they're building something competent. I'm hyped. I gotta stay healthy and, you know, keep the longevity going in all forms, so I can skate that park when it's ready. Jesus Christ, brother, you try to drop in from a tail slide, you get yeeted to the right. Damn, pelvic thrust, huh? More like spinal. Saw that though. Barely. Was that kickflip front Indy? Didn't look bad. What's he doing? He's coming back. Don't mind the cleavage. Well, he's laid out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. All right. Is there anything else to talk about or hit up before I get out of here? Because I'm about to turn this off. Maybe turn on Call of Duty just to get through my C4. Hit some, or maybe I should just hit the setups, drink the C4 on the way to the park. I'm not sure if I should go through the C4 now. You know what? I can get another one on the way. It's a longevity kind of day. I'm hyped up. I'm amped up. I got energy. It's never enough health. I can always be more healthy. I was fasting, but when I'm mixing and skating, I gotta give my body some gas. Like, skating on an empty stomach is not gonna be a long session, let me tell you. They're gonna last maybe an hour, and then you're just not gonna have the effort and mental focus to put your all into something brand new that you haven't done a million times. So, I'm fueled up. My brother is ready. And write down that fucking, I guess it wasn't a tough recipe. That plain bagel with the cream cheese and the egg splatter on top. Try that up and let them know Gatlin sent you. Who's them? Well, it ain't they. Hello. Okay. It could be they or them. Huh? I'm supposed to be talking about a recipe. Toast up that bagel, hit it with some cream cheese. All right. Get yourself that tilapia, throw that shit right on the skillet. Fry up one side. Season it, flip it. As soon as you start to fry up the other side and the toasted side is up, then you throw that pepper jack cheese on that bitch. Pepper jack. Once that other side is about cooked, then you chop that bitch up like a chopped cheese. You chop the hell out of it, flip it, chop it up some more. Then you throw that egg splatter. So you get those eggs in a bowl. Get those freshly diced onions and green onions in there. Hit it with some sweet soy sauce and a little bit of savory soy sauce. And then stir that bitch all in there together. Don't throw salt in there yet. Gordon Ramsay taught me this one. You throw the egg splatter with all the onions on top of that chopped tilapia, and you just hit it with the chopsticks and start going in circles to keep that shit loose. You start swirling that bitch up on low medium, take it off the heat. You know what I'm saying? Take it off the heat, stir it up a little bit more. Once it's partially cooked, then you hit it with the salt and pepper. Right? Hit it with the salt and pepper. After you hit it with the salt and pepper and it's basically done, or almost done, still a little bit wet, then you put it back on the heat to let that bitch set. Now the bagel should be toasted. Take that shit out. Plain bagel, plain cream cheese. All right. You spread that bitch like some hyena's legs. Spread it, and then you take that nice egg that's been almost scrambled but set now because it finished cooking in one stationary spot. You take it and you take those chopsticks and you just chop out a nice perfect circle. Then you get your spatty and you fit it right on top of the bagel. Perfect egg patty. Get some chives in there too if you got some chives. I don't have any chives right now, but get you some chives in that egg too. I almost forgot that. And there you go. You got a tilapia and egg cream cheese bagel. You only need one. Be careful, because you might big back it and put that shit on 2 fucking halves of a bagel. Because my ass makes it with 2 eggs, and that's kind of too much. You only need 1 egg for this. And 1 piece of tilapia. is gonna be very filling. But that flavor. All right, you got your fucking recipe. Now I'm gonna get on out of here and skedaddle. It's time to go do some work. All right, thank you guys for coming out. For the ones who did, I'll be back later. Hopefully with Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. I'll try to maybe get back into that tonight because I gotta beat that game. Mario Sunshine is right around the corner, and so is the fucking hot weather, so the timing lines up. All right, be good now. Peace.